Twin flames are supposed to bring out the best in each other, but what happens when one of them is a narcissist? The intense connection can turn toxic, leaving you feeling lost, confused, and emotionally drained. Can you handle the storm that comes with this kind of relationship? If you're struggling to understand the dynamics or find a way out, you're not alone. There are steps you can take to protect yourself. Let's take a closer look at how to deal with a narcissistic twin flame without losing yourself in the process. When dealing with a narcissistic twin flame, setting clear and firm boundaries is essential. A narcissist tends to disregard others' feelings and needs, often making you feel drained or unimportant. To protect your emotional well-being, you must establish boundaries that are non-negotiable. Start by recognizing your limits. Identify what behaviors you won't tolerate, such as manipulation, constant criticism, or emotional abuse. Once you know your limits, communicate them clearly and confidently. A narcissist may try to push or ignore your boundaries, but staying firm will help you maintain control of the situation. It's important to enforce your boundaries consistently. If a narcissist crosses them, remind them of the boundaries and what the consequences will be, whether it's taking space from them or limiting contact. Don't feel guilty for protecting yourself. Remember, boundaries aren't just about telling the narcissist what's acceptable. They're also about respecting your own needs and desires. By setting boundaries, you create a healthy distance, which allows you to maintain your individuality and avoid getting lost in their manipulation or emotional games. Be prepared for resistance. Narcissists are often not used to anyone saying no to them. They may react with anger or even guilt tripping, but don't give in. Stay consistent, and over time, they'll either respect your boundaries or push you further away, making it clearer whether the relationship is worth continuing. Understanding a narcissist's needs in a twin flame connection requires recognizing that their sense of self-worth often depends on external validation. They may seek admiration, attention, and control to feel powerful and secure. When you're dealing with a narcissistic twin flame, it's essential to understand that their behavior isn't always a reflection of you, but rather their inner insecurities. A narcissist will typically crave constant affirmation of their value. They might manipulate situations to make themselves feel superior, often putting you in a position where you are left feeling drained or devalued. In such a connection, they may demand all your attention, leaving you with little room to nurture your own needs. Their emotional inconsistency can make it hard to feel truly connected. They might also push for control in ways that destabilize the relationship, testing your limits. It's crucial to remain aware of their manipulative tactics and avoid getting caught in their emotional games. Understanding these patterns can help you maintain a sense of clarity and protect your own emotional health. While you can empathize with their needs, it's important not to sacrifice your well-being for their constant need for validation. Keep in mind that narcissists rarely offer genuine emotional support or growth in the relationship. Their needs often overshadow the connection, leaving little room for mutual healing. Focusing on self-love and healing is crucial when dealing with a narcissistic twin flame. Narcissists often take more than they give, draining your emotional energy. If you're not careful, you can lose sight of your own needs and feelings. To protect yourself, it's essential to focus on self-care and nurture your own well-being. Start by reconnecting with yourself. Spend time doing things that bring you joy and peace, whether it's hobbies, meditation, or spending time with loved ones. Make sure you create space for your own happiness. This helps rebuild your inner strength and keeps you from becoming consumed by the narcissist's behavior. Self-love also means recognizing your worth. Narcissistic twin flames may try to make you feel less than you are, but it's important to remind yourself daily that you are deserving of love and respect. Build up your confidence by focusing on your strengths and accomplishments. Surround yourself with supportive people who affirm your value. Healing from the emotional strain of a narcissistic relationship requires patience. It's a process that takes time, so be gentle with yourself. Allow yourself to feel the emotions that come up, but don't let them control you. Healing can be supported by therapy, journaling, or talking to trusted friends. The more you invest in your own emotional health, the stronger and more resilient you'll become. A narcissistic twin flame often seeks constant validation from you, which can make you feel pressured and drained. This need for validation can be very subtle, as they might make you feel like their world revolves around you, even if it's only for a short time. They may demand attention and praise, expecting you to boost their ego whenever they feel down or insecure. This can lead to an unhealthy dynamic where you're always focused on them and their needs, while your own needs are ignored or minimized. If you keep validating their behavior, you might fall into a cycle of giving and never receiving. You may feel like you're walking on eggshells, trying to keep them happy so they won't withdraw or become cold. This validation cycle reinforces their narcissism, making them feel more powerful while you lose a sense of your own worth. To handle this, you need to stop giving them constant validation. Don't feed into their need for attention. Set emotional limits and avoid giving praise for things they should be doing on their own. Let them find self-worth outside of your approval. This doesn't mean ignoring them entirely, but rather not allowing them to use you as a constant source of validation. By doing this, you're protecting your energy and helping them realize that self-validation is key for their personal growth. Dealing with a narcissistic twin flame can be emotionally exhausting and confusing. In these situations, professional help is crucial. A therapist or counselor can offer guidance on how to cope with the emotional challenges caused by the relationship. Narcissistic behavior can make you doubt your worth, and a professional can help you see the situation from a healthier perspective. Therapists can teach coping strategies to manage the emotional highs and lows, such as how to handle emotional manipulation or gaslighting. They can help you understand the difference between love and control in the relationship, and why you might feel drawn to the narcissistic twin flame despite the pain. It's also essential to process your feelings with a professional. Narcissists can make you feel isolated and misunderstood, which can lead to anxiety or depression. Talking with someone trained in these issues can help you understand your feelings and regain emotional balance. Sometimes, couples therapy might also be helpful if both partners are willing to work on the relationship. A therapist can help navigate the difficulties of a twin flame relationship, offering tools for healthy communication and emotional safety. If the narcissist isn't willing to get help, you may still benefit from individual therapy. This support will guide you in setting boundaries and protecting your well-being, making it easier to break free from unhealthy patterns.